This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Wednesday, October 11th, 2017. The title of this rant is, "The Loser's Noise is Drowning Out Life and Death Issues for Many Americans." So right now, our president, the betrayer of trust, is trying to make issue with the NFL in terms of kneeling during the national anthem when these NFL players are actually showing their patriotism by kneeling because they're trying to point out police malfeasance. The betrayer of trust wants to make it about patriotism. He's having a kerfuffle with Bob Corker, the senator of Tennessee, who basically called the White House an adult daycare center, and he's making a big thing about that. And of course the North Korean issue, which is something that shouldn't be talked about out loud. We should be doing diplomacy behind closed doors. But remember, all of this is noise, because what it is, it's drowning out issues that need to be addressed and actually have life and death consequences. So we have the big fire in California that just started a couple of days ago. It has ravished many, many places. How much has there been a federal response to all of that as of yet? Because about a month or so ago, at the beginning of September, there was a big wildfire in Oregon, right near Portland, and the governor asked for some federal help, and they were basically told to pound sand. Not much leadership there. We are now 3 full weeks into the devastation of the after effects of the hurricane in Puerto Rico, and over 1/2 of the population still does not have drinking water. The president or his administration quietly rescinded the Jones Act, which will basically double the price of food and water coming into Puerto Rico from now on. He rescinded that, but it took a week to do that. And in essence, everything about Puerto Rico has already been completely forgotten by this administration. And remember, it is because of the color of their skin. That they put out, the White House did, an 8.5-minute video, and they basically cut out, in terms of Puerto Rico, and they cut out every single thing that wasn't good for them. They tried to make it look like it was a happy response to everything. It's been a terrible response. The Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, they're trying to kill it by 1,000 deaths. Remember, that can affect millions of people who were able to get health care when the Affordable Care Act came in and may lose their health care. The EPA this week is rescinding the Clean Power Plan, which basically, the Clean Power Plan decreased carbon dioxide emissions. And of course, Scott Pruitt, a complete scumbag, is basically saying coal is back. We need to keep carbon in the ground. We know that it is a killer, and everything that this EPA is doing will be rescinded at some point in time because it is hurting Americans. DACA, which is the Deferred Action on Childhood Arrivals. Basically, obviously we want to keep these children here. We want them to become American citizens at some point. But the administration is basically saying, okay, we'll let them stay, but we're going to send their parents back, and we are going to build that wall. With CHIP, which is the Childhood Health Insurance Program. Oh, okay, we'll pay for CHIP, which has just been rescinded, which could hurt children if we don't get it passed. But we're going to cut the money that we're going to put into CHIP from Medicaid so other people can suffer. The Republicans are holding it hostage. So everything that's coming out of this White House and the instigator of hate, because that's what he's doing, is just showing hate, is all noise. And there are issues that are affecting Americans that need to be dealt with, and need to be dealt with strong leadership and action. And I still have my question, which I really ask all the time. Where are my sisters and brothers on the Republican side? Who is willing to step up? Bob Corker stepped up, but Republicans They're defending him by basically not defending the administration. We need the Republicans to step up. We need leadership. We need to get things accomplished. We need to save American lives. We need to help America, and it's not coming from this White House.